Assalamu alaikum, Sharaglas. Hi, and welcome to Afghan Cooks. I'm Miriam, I'm the Afghan who cooks. Today we are going to be making chai. If you take a look at this channel, you will see all kinds of videos about chai. Now you know, chai means tea, right? Chai latte is just, I guess, the Italian word for milk tea. We call it sheer chai, which is milk tea, okay? Now, we have a really exciting thing happening. We have our first affiliate. It's called Burlap and Barrel. They make spices. They are a spice importer. And today we are going to be using one of their spices, Karati saffron. We are going to make 3 different tea mixes today. The first one is just Afghan chai. Not just, it's never just, but it's Afghan schnee chai. We have tea, green tea. This is some ground cardamom. I already ground it up. You can buy the whole pods or you can buy it already ground. And this is the saffron that I got from Burlap and Barrel. It's Herati saffron, which is, as we know, the best saffron around. So I've had these red measuring cups for a very long time. And they're kind of ugly, right? But they still work. So now that I have this nice YouTube channel and this great set, I'm thinking, like, should I get some new ones? Should they match a little bit better? I don't know. Tell me in the comments what you think. I feel like it's wasteful. This is green tea, okay? Loose leaf green tea. 1 cup of green tea. Why don't they make green tea potpourri? Cardamom, okay? 4 teaspoons of cardamom. Okay, and we're going to use a few strands of saffron. You have your Afghan schnee chai mix. Okay, number 2. This is masala chai. Masala is just a spice. That's all it means. Masala is a spice mix. Afghans do not really drink a lot of masala chai. We drink what's in number 1 and then what you'll see coming up in number 3. But this is very heavily like India and Pakistan. It's got a lot of warming spices. It's such a wonderful thing to drink this time of year. If you do it individually, it takes up a lot of time, right? If you're like, oh, I want masala chai, I want that feeling of warmth and coziness, you're probably not going to do it because it's going to take you like 15 minutes to put just the spices together. But if you have it all ready to go in a jar, and all you have to do is open it up, add a little hot water and some more milk, you're more likely to do it. So let's make it now. Okay, so here what we have is we have some cinnamon, cloves, star anise, black peppercorns, and cardamom. I already have my cinnamon that's ground up right here. I have some ground ginger, and this is my freshly ground cardamom. We have some hot milk, loose black tea. Start by grinding up some of our spices. Now I told you that I already have ground cinnamon and ginger and cardamom, but I do have to grind some cloves, star anise, and black pepper. So we're going to add these to my spice mill. So now what we're going to do is we're going to mix all of this stuff together. And don't worry if your spices are not completely ground up. It's okay. We're going to rejudge this whole thing. We're going to grind the whole thing up again, okay? We're going to take 1 cup of this black tea, 1 heaping tablespoon of ground ginger, 1 tablespoon of ground cardamom, 1 tablespoon of cinnamon. And then you're going to take this mix that you've made here with the black pepper, and that's about a tablespoon of those 3 spices. Now what we're going to do, mix these spices up together. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this back into my spice grinder. And I'm going to tell you why. Make this a little more instant so that you don't have huge flecks of things. It's nice to have it really in a fine powder. You're still going to have to strain it, and that's okay. But this way, if you had any bigger pieces anywhere, of any of these spices, they get all mixed in. I have a jar here. And here's number 3, and the one that I'm super excited about. If you watched my TikTok live yesterday, if you don't follow me on TikTok, why not? You should. We have a lot of fun over there. It's a great community over there. But I was experimenting on how to make instant shir chai where you just have to add water. And I think I perfected it. Okay, so what we need for this is dried powdered milk. Here is some non-dairy creamer. This is key. Sugar, cardamom, of course. Use black tea. This is a super simple formula. It's 1-to-1. For every 1 whatever cup, tablespoon, whatever of tea, you use the same amount of dried powdered milk and sugar. Got it? You can add more sugar if you want. You can add less sugar if you want. I will add a little bit less because we don't drink our tea all that sweet. You can always add some more. So here I have a larger bowl. I'm gonna add 1 cup of black tea, a half a cup of powdered milk. The other half is going to be the non-dairy creamer. About 3/4 of a cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons of cardamom. So what I did was I put a batch of this from my bowl into my spice grinder. And now you can see how powdery it is because you want this to be as close to instant as possible. Now that you have your chai mix ready, you have a teapot and some hot water. We're going to use 1 heaping spoon for this teapot, okay? The longer you let the tea steep, the stronger it will get. My tea has been steeping for several minutes now. Look at that beautiful color. That's from the saffron. It gives it that beautiful golden color that saffron has had time to steep. It's such a great drink. I mean, it's chai. What's there not to like? Enjoy. Now we have our masala chai mix here. Now, one thing we didn't do to this masala chai is we didn't add bura. We added no sugar to this. Okay, so you have to make sure that you add sugar to this. You do not want to drink this without sugar. Trust me, okay? Big spoon to our teapot. And then we're going to add the water to our teapot. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add 2 big teaspoons of sugar. Try to get most of it into the pot. So now our masala chai mix has had a chance to steep. Fill it up about 1/3 of the way. That's a beautiful looking tea, I'm not gonna lie. And then fill it up the rest of the way with this milk. Let's give it a taste. Shir chai instant mix. I'm going to use 2 heaping teaspoons. Now for this, I'm not going to have to use the tea strainer because my teapot has a, I don't know if you can see that, it has a built-in tea strainer. We're going to let that steep for a few minutes. So this has been steeping for a few minutes. Okay, it needs to look good, it needs to have a nice color. Let's take a look. Now that looks like Afghan shir chai. And you would think that you spent minutes, hours, days over a stove. This is it. Give it a taste. You'll like it. So today we made these 3 different kinds of chai. The Afghan. I mean, they're all Afghan. Everything is Afghan. If I touch it, it's Afghan because it's Afghan cooks. I'm the Afghan who cooks. So anything I touch becomes Afghan. Keep these, make them, keep them in your cabinets. That way, if you're feeling like you need some shir chai, you'll have it. At the ready, if you want a little masala chai. That is good. You'll have that too. And of course, schnee chai. You'll have that as well. Next time when you're in a hurry, don't worry. Chai to the rescue. If you like this video, which you should, what's there not to like about it? Give it a thumbs up. Hit the bell notification so that you will know every time we make a new video. And please, for the love of God, subscribe. You're already here. It takes no extra effort. Just push that little button and subscribe to this channel so that we can grow as a community here on Afghan Cooks. And I'm Afghan Cooks wherever you look. Until next time, bye.